everybody, it's Connie with SimplySimpleStamping.com. I'm so glad you could join me today. I've got a really great video for you just in time for the holidays. And if you are like me, the gift card seems to be the best gift to give. You can't go wrong, right? You can always do well with a gift card. Well, check out today's little gift card holder. Very, very cute. I've got my gift card inside. And let me kind of show you that. What I like about this one is I have my message on one side, my gift card on the other. So it's all easy and ready to go. Let's get some great little bling on it. Very, very simple. Let's go ahead and get started with our gift card today. All right, so I'm going to be using only one stamp set today, and that is Cheerful Christmas. I love this one, and you guys know I love it when I have a stamp set that I'm going to be able to use all year long. I love this stamp right here. It's even got some little hearts on it, so I'm already kind of processing what I might be able to do with that for Valentine's Day. But that is a stamp I'm going to be able to use all year long. We're going to be using this Christmas cheer and a couple of the ornaments here. We're going to go ahead and start with our stamping. I have got a piece of Island Indigo cardstock that I have cut by 6 by 6.5 inches. I'm going to come in with an Island Indigo ink pad and that really great stamp I just talked about. We are going to randomly stamp all over this piece of cardstock on the front and the back. All right, so we have that all stamped, both sides. It's all ready to go. I'm going to bring in my magnetic platform, and we're just going to lay that piece of cardstock on there. Make sure you can see 6.5 inches kind of hangs off. 6 inches going this way is just right. We're going to take the gift card framelit, and you can see it's a very tight fit, but not to worry as long as these little short edges are going flat. So you notice it is not going on my cardstock like this. It hangs off there. So you are going to put it at a slight angle, just like so. We're going to add our top cutting plate. We'll run that through our Big Shot machine. All right, so we've got that all cut out of our Big Shot. What I love about that framelit is not only does it cut, but it does my score lines as well. So I didn't even have to come at it with a bone folder. It really works great. So we're going to go ahead and put this together. And this little flap, we have, 1, 2, 3, 4 little angles here. I'm going to come on this bottom angle on both sides here and add some snail. And that's going to hold my envelope closed just right. If you get a little goober there, which I did just a little bit, I keep my adhesive remover handy. It is such a handy little tool to have. So I've got that done. I'm going to set this aside and we're going to work on the decoration. All right, so we're ready to decorate. We're going to be using Cherry Cobbler and Whisper White today. My Cherry Cobbler is cut at 3 3/4 by 2.5. My white is cut at 3 5/8 by 2 3/8. Don't hate me for doing 3/8. You guys know how much I hate it, but it's just how tight I was going to have to make it. There was just no way around it. So you can see how that's going to layer on there. Okay, well, let's go ahead. We're going to start with the front. I'm going to come in with a garden green ink pad and that great, big, fabulous Christmas cheer stamp. We're going to ink that up. I'm going to stamp it here on my white cardstock. Some of this may kind of fall off the edges, and that is perfectly fine with me. So don't worry about it if it does. We'll give that a really nice press. Wonderful. We are now going to do a little punching. Now, of course, I could just stick it on there, but it's kind of blah. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to come in with 2 of our handheld punches. I've got the 1 1/4 inch and the 1 1/8 inch. Anywhere where I see a great big circle, I'm going to come in with that 1 1/4 inch punch. And I will, make sure you go underneath this little guide here. We're going to do that all the way around. Then we're going to come in wherever we see these smaller dots. We will come in with the 1 1/8 inch punch, and we'll punch all of those out. All right, so those have all been cut out, and can you see that really great pop of color that comes through? I love it. Okay, so we can just use some snail adhesive anywhere where there is not a hole cut. You don't want to accidentally have sticky coming through a hole, but make sure you get the corners really nice. We can, come here. We're going to adhere that down onto that cherry cobbler, and we get that really great pop of color. What do you think? If you'd like at this point, you can come in. I've got a Pear Pizzazz marker, If you want to come in and just give that those little pine needles a little extra color, you can see, really just scribble it on. There's not a whole lot to it. Okay, we've got that one done. Now let's work with the gift card insert. Again, I'm using the exact same pieces of cardstock I did before, the same sizes. I'm going to come in with 2 of the ornaments. We're going to stamp one down in the bottom right-hand corner. This kind of long one we're going to stamp in the upper left-hand corner. And you know, I enjoyed that technique so much, I said, why not come along and do it again, and then we'll get another little pop of that red. And it really just adds good dimension. I love it. So let's get one more. Now I can just add this to my card. Very simple. Okay. Oh, I should have drawn my strings on first. Well, that's okay. That's a very easy thing to do. You've actually got one of the best straight edges right there. It's your gift card. I'm just going to lay that on there. And I've just got a black pen just to go right along there. Just make sure you get it straight. Nothing worse than strings that are crooked. There we go. Now it kind of looks a little more like an ornament. So at this point, we can write our message on there. Now let's go ahead and take that gift card. I'm going to flip this over. I'm going to come in with a couple mini glue dots. I find the best way to use mini glue dots is to not touch them, but press whatever I'm working with directly onto the glue dot. That way my fingers aren't touching it. Make sure I'm going on straight. Don't want the gift card in upside down. That would be bad. All right, we've got that. I can now stick that inside. Of course, I'll write my message right here. Let's stick that inside our gift card envelope. Great. Now we can go ahead and take that fabulous sentiment that we did and we can attach it to the front. Now, the only place I want adhesive is on this flap. And of course, I don't want to go all the way to the top because some of that will be peeking through. I'm going to just fold that down. I'm going to center this up in the gift card. Beautiful. I've got that. Perfect. Now I thought I needed one more little thing. You guys may have seen me do this trick before. I have a piece of, literally a piece of scrap. This is 2 inches of our cherry cobbler striped ribbon. Typically when I'm making a bow and I cut off that extra, I have lots of these little pieces, but I do save them because they make great little mini bows. I've got some cherry cobbler baker's twine about 8 inches. I just have it, you know, in a little loop there. No big deal. I'm just going to gather that up, put it into the loop. Let's give that a pull. Ah, there we go. I'm going to tie it now in a knot so it doesn't give out on me. I can kind of fluff up this little bow. Of course, I will trim down the excess and then, of course, trim down my baker's twine. Beautiful. By the way, you could do that with any ribbon, actually. Besides baker's twine, you could use ribbon if you wanted to make it a little more fluffy. Now, just again, let's come back in with that mini glue dot. And we'll stick it on. Did I get it? Yes, I did. Ooh, can't even see it. All right, we're going to put that right there in the corner. Ta-da. Now, I wanted to show you, this I think is a really great little project. Let me show you if you want to turn it into a wow. You can come in then with the cherry cobbler dazzling details, and you can squeeze some of this here on the inside where we punch those holes. Now, you may be going, well, Connie, why bother punching the holes? Well, I got to tell you, I kind of like that red underneath it peeking through. I think it really adds a little something to it. So, and it's just very easy. You can kind of see right where you're going. You don't have to worry about being perfect or dead on. Let's see if I can get that one underneath my ribbon. I kind of like that little, you know, this stuff is so inexpensive. It's like $2.50 for a bottle in the US. Very affordable. But, ooh, look what that does to my gift card. It makes it all shiny. So I think it's kind of worth adding that cherry cobbler dazzling details. Well, guys, that's all there is to it. Was that an easy one or what? And you know, this is one of those projects, one of those ideas. You're going to be able to use that one year round. We're always needing gift cards for a lot of different occasions. So I hope that you like that one. That little gift card thinlet, oh my heavens, it is fantastic. I'm so glad I ordered it. And if you'd like to order one for yourself, you can find it at one place, simplysimplestamping.com. There's an online order button in the upper right-hand corner. Click it. I've got a complete supply list waiting for you right there on YouTube, or you can find it also at my website, Simply Simple Stamping. So I hope that you make sure to get that on your wish list, because it is a must-have and one that you're going to be able to use for a long, long time. I don't think gift cards are going anywhere anytime soon. So thanks so much for tuning in today. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. We will see you soon. Bye-bye.